Hi everybody, it's Ginny, VSGinny. Today is Friday, 28th of August, 2015, which means it's been exactly 5 months since I had surgery. Hard to believe it's been that long, time flies. I'm doing relatively well. I wanted to do something special with you guys today. So I had it all planned. You know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men, right? So at first I was thinking I was going to take you grocery shopping with me. Usually my husband and I go grocery shopping together. We drive to the grocery store. It's like 10 minutes away. But this time I was going to take the train that's very close to our house. Um, and I was going to take the train to the closest train stop and then walk it. And I was going to take a backpack to carry the groceries in. And then I sat down and put our grocery list together for the next couple weeks. And yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to carry all that. And I was thinking I had to go today because we weren't going to have anything for dinner otherwise, but hubby and I actually planned, just a couple hours ago that we're going to have dinner in the city tonight. So, yeah, so I don't have to worry about dinner. So grocery shopping got scrapped. Wasn't really practical. We will do that together tomorrow. So I thought, well, I want to go get some exercise. Like, let's go out. Let's go to my favorite place in the city. Well, one of my favorite places in the city. And go walk around, and I'll show you what it's like, and you can feel like you're there, and it'll be awesome. And I got all dressed up, and I came out here to put the finishing touches on getting ready, and in my living room. And the skies are all clouded up and gray, and it's drizzling, and it's just not a pretty day out there anymore. So I guess I'm debating now whether I take you with me anyway while I go do that walking, even though the scenery is not going to be as nice, or if I hold off on doing that this time and maybe do that when the weather is nicer so you can enjoy it more. Yeah, I think I might do that. I'm still going to go do my walking, but yeah, probably not going to show you guys around this time. And that means I need to figure out what to do with myself on this video today. So basically, I don't have my sheet in front of me like I usually do because I had planned to do all this exciting stuff. So yeah, I started at 600 pounds. I was 488.2 the day of surgery, like I said, exactly 5 months ago today. Last week I was 390.8. This week I'm 389.8, which means I've lost a total of 210.2 pounds, if my math is correct, and approximately 95 kilos. So pretty awesome. I wasn't sure I was going to lose anything this week because if you go back, it's interesting. So I've been kind of looking at my weight loss patterns, and it seems like the week before that time of the month, weirdly, I lose like between 7.5 to 8 pounds, which you would expect me to be putting on weight at that point. And then the week after, which is the week that I'm dealing with now, I have very minimal, almost no loss. So 1 pound was actually good for that week. And then I think it's like 4 pounds the week after and 3 pounds the week after that, approximately. It's interesting. That's just the way it's worked the last couple of months. And whether that will change, it probably will. Like, weight loss is never that predictable. Never that pattern filled. As much as I like to look for patterns and analyze and look at statistics and have fun doing things like that, yeah, I don't think this is going to be a sustainable pattern, but we'll see. So yeah, I've looked at most of your videos, not all of them this week yet. And I had a shout out, and I can't remember who that shout out was to. Ah, that's right. Nirvana got her date for her paniculectomy, so congratulations to you, girl. Very excited. You're doing so well. Like, I find Nirvana and Trisha and Alicia. I think she's somebody's, like, I really need to watch some more Pretty Losers. Anyway, I find them to be a really fun group, and yeah, really glad I'm getting to know some of them slowly. And there are a couple new shows that are about to start that I'm excited about. I'll talk more about those new live YouTube shows in the WLS community. So I'll talk more about those once they've started or once they're getting closer to starting. I'd tell you guys more about those and why I think they'll be worth watching. So I knew I was forgetting a very important shout out. Congrats to Liz, Aussie Lightweight VSG, on her surgery. She just had it a couple of days ago. Very happy for you. Hope you have a really quick recovery and that you're feeling back to yourself in no time. Hey guys, I was telling you earlier that I really wanted to come to Circular Quay. Well, I didn't tell you that's where it was, but Circular Quay. It's where the Opera House and the Harbor Bridge are, and it's one of my favorite areas to just go like walk around. And I really wanted to go get some exercise today, and I just, like I told you earlier, it was raining, it just wasn't feasible. But hubby and I, after dinner, we decided to come down here and have a little stroll around. He's pretty worn out. He actually needed a break sooner than I did, but that's largely because A, we just went and ate a lot of sushi, and B, because he's carrying a bag full of clothes that I ordered, bless him. Okay, so I'm going to show you the Opera House now and the Harbor Bridge. That's the Opera House. Isn't it beautiful? And if you follow the shoreline a little ways, there's the Harbor Bridge and Luna Park behind it. Just gorgeous. Hey look, it's me again, and yes, I'm wearing a totally different dress than I was earlier. I got home and tried on all my new clothes that came, and I'm going to show you guys as well as show you why I needed new clothes. I'll show that to you probably next week, since I was able to show you, you know, a little bit of Circular Quay tonight. Figured that's good enough for tonight. I just wanted to tell you guys about one more NSV I had this week. Hubby and I, we actually went, we were out driving the other day, and I asked if I could try getting behind the wheel of his car again, because when I got here, originally when I got to Australia in January of 2014, I was too large to fit behind the wheel of his car. My thigh would go kind of, like I would try to slide my thigh between the steering wheel and the seat and it wouldn't fit. But it does now. And I've said this elsewhere already, but it's an amazing feeling. Feeling like I have that freedom, or at least I will once he teaches me how to drive a stick. It'll be really, really lovely. It's hard feeling like you can't, you know, drive anywhere when you're used to having that ability. And while I love taking public transport everywhere, it'll be nice to have the option to drive every once in a while if I need to. So anyway, that's pretty huge. Yeah, and like not only did I fit behind the wheel, but like I could even move the seat up so I could reach the pedals, you know, have everything like ideally situated for myself. So that's amazing. You know, sometimes it's hard to really see that you've lost as much weight as you have, but when you fit in places you didn't used to fit, it sort of occurs to you that, yeah, something has physically really changed with your body. And actually, I went to see my endocrinologist this week, and I actually fit in the chairs in the waiting room. Like I wasn't terribly uncomfortable the entire time. They all have arms, and they're really close together. So usually that's misery for me for the 20 minutes that I typically have to wait to see the doctor. Yeah, it wasn't bad this time. Things keep getting better and better. And she said she could instantaneously, like she could see my weight loss as soon as I came in. And I think the more weight I lose, the easier it is to see, obviously. Yeah, I did a comparison pic this week with the pink dress that I was wearing back in June of last year. I'll put that up here. Yes. Yeah, and I think it's getting really obvious, and it's really exciting. So anyway, next week I'll show you guys clothes and hopefully have more interesting things to say. See you next week.